Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. April obviously has not been very kind to traders, very kind to the morning strategies. Today is Friday, last day of the trading week. Again, just going to try to take one trade at a time, one day at a time, see if we can put a reversal on this. Let's get into the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. So trading obviously in April has really proved to be pretty difficult. Obviously the stats on the morning strategies, the stats on the Rob reversal in April are all down. So I'm going to link a video right here that I made, posted it in Discord this morning, that I made probably back in February when we went through a pretty tough month as well. And it kind of goes into the psychology of a trader when obviously strategies are, going through a couple of weeks of poor performance and kind of helping you put maybe some things in perspective. Highly advise any trader that might be either feeling down, not confident in their strategy, and this doesn't even. I mean, I'm not only talking about my strategies, but just trading in general. I think it's a pretty informative video, and I even go back to that video a few times when, when things just you just kind of feel like you're getting beat down each day. With that being said. Oil this morning, which is on my left-hand side of the chart, we are trading the June contract, is in a downtrend, was in a downtrend early this morning. For the last probably 2 hours has just kind of been ranging, and gold on the right-hand side has also been on a mini decline this morning. Obviously, we've got a lot of global news. There's no scheduled high-impact news for today, but at the same time, with a lot of the conflicts that are going on, there could be news that come out at any moment that will take on huge spikes in the market. That could happen at any time, but even more relevant right now in the current conditions that we sit. So always, have some news service that kind of gives you alerts as to what is going on in the global markets as well. So that's just kind of my little tip. So yesterday's trades, we got a setup in oil session 1 off of the 805, 810 inside bar. We got activated into the short, was hanging around, in profit, hanging around in the negative, and kind of was just holding around at the entry level. This thing reversed pretty much to the tick, knocked us out, and then made a nice strong move after that. So this one was a loser yesterday. And I'll bring this right back up. In oil, there was no setup in session 2 at all. Let me just get this one ready. Okay. And in gold yesterday, we also took a loser in gold off of this inside bar right here. Same inside bar, 805, closed at 810. We get activated into the short, quickly reversed on us for a loss again yesterday in gold. So hopefully here we can rebound on the morning strategies. And as far as the Rob reversal, that has been quiet over the last 2 days. Just no trade. There's been no activation of the Rob reversal over the last 2 days. We've had some setups. Actually, I believe yesterday we had, this setup here at 10:30 a.m. closed above the ADMA, so obviously this invalidated that move right there, but very strong down move from there. And then you get a few setups here, but again, these all close below the ADMA, so no trade whatsoever. So we'll keep an eye on the Rob reversal here today. See if that one can also try to make a comeback. If what our account currently looks at, we sit at $50,226. So obviously, with the losses and the mistakes in April, this account has gone from 51,500, I believe was the high. Yeah, the high 51,501, and we currently sit at 50,226. So we need some buffer built back up into this eval account. On the levels, for those of you that watched my live trading on Wednesday, it is recorded. You can go back and take a look at it. You could probably skip to maybe 45 minutes or an hour into the video where I really go in depth into how I come up with my levels each morning. I actually funded the eval account that I've been trading from the beginning live on stream, on a level that I pretty much mapped out. So now I'm starting on another eval just to see if, we can pass this one again. Again, I'm just trying to build some confidence in these. If we take a look at the NQ, we got a level at 17,677. This is on the 15-minute interval, a strong level. We have closest to price action off the 5-minute interval at 17,542. We've got another level right below us that we just tapped into, 17,492, and another strong level at 17,435. Again, if it's easier, you guys can obviously join the Discord. There is a channel called Rob's Levels, and I post these at about 7:40 in the morning Central Time, so about 50 minutes before the market opened. Let's take a look. Again, NQ to me doesn't look the most tradable this morning. The YM for me does look like it's a very tradable scenario here today. Maybe not so much on the, not necessarily looking for a short, but I would definitely be looking for maybe a bounce up on these levels just because of this huge gap right here. So map this out this morning, 38,037. We actually just tapped right into it and came down for a bounce. Strong level at 37,998. Another level at 37,936. And another level at 37,913. So these are your levels on the YM. I would probably be looking for a bounce off of here. And the cleanest chart, which it seems to be to me almost every day, is the ES. Pretty much funded that account just off of the ES trading. Again, not looking for any trades up here. Way too big of a gap. No clear stop loss. No clear entry point. Yes, obviously this was a great bounce off my level this morning. But at the same time, no clear stop loss in my opinion. So difficult to trade. 54 is this level right here. Above that is 50.76. Below us, we've got a level at 50.40, 50.27, which is a strong 15-minute interval level, and 50.20. So those are the levels on the indices here this morning. Let's see what we can extract. Currently trading session 1 in oil, 2, and in gold. So if you stick around a few minutes, you'll see those trades, and then I'll give you a recap of the entire day coming up shortly.
Order canceled.
Okay, so here we get into oil session 1.
Order submitted.
I'm getting in my bracket orders here ready. We get activated here into the short based off of that green inside bar. Oil has been kind of ranging here for the last, I don't know, maybe about hour and a half. And again, we're just looking for that temporary push outside of the inside bar. And based on where the take profit is at, this is one where, you're definitely going to feel some challenges here because obviously we're getting to an area where price action has tried to get to and has been met with some resistance. So we are looking for that burst. We get the initial push down by sellers, but quickly, you could just kind of tell that it's a kind of an indecision market here, obviously kind of stuck in a range and not the best setup, honestly, for oil session 1 here. At this point, you're just kind of looking for hopefully one more very strong push by sellers, but they kind of run out of gas on this trade. buyers step in, and unfortunately we take our first loss in oil session 1. They just do a final push here and knock us out.
Stop filled. Order canceled. Order canceled.
Okay, so shortly after that oil session 1, we do get activated into our gold strategy off of that green inside bar. We had a really large down, the down black bar that was obviously the previous candle. So that's my source, huge candle. So here we are at 35 ticks, which is my max size trade. And honestly, right there, we probably came to about 70% of our, maybe even a little bit more than 70% of our full take profit. I should have reduced my risk down here down to 18 ticks, which obviously would have helped out this trade as far as my risk. Obviously, I'm hoping that it's going to full take profit here. We do get the move. It's an actual, my take profit's in an area where I highly feel confident that it's going to hit. But again, I don't know if it was just a lack of thought, or I mean, I was pretty much just staring right at the charts. I should have reduced my risk there. Probably would have got knocked out, honestly, on that push, but actually I think I might have still kind of stayed in there. The nice thing about this trade is it did stay in take profit for a while. I felt pretty damn confident on this one. Really wanted gold here to hit. One, because I knew it was a max trade. It's going to help the numbers. It's going to help my eval. It's going to help on the cash account. I am taking this one in cash as well. But we just don't get that continued push that we are looking for. Markets have definitely proven to be a little challenging for the morning strategies here in April. And if I take a loss here, which spoiler alert, I do, putting kind of all my eggs in my basket in oil session 2 now.
Stop.
All right, so here is our trade in oil session 2. And oil's obviously started to on an uptrend. Obviously before it was more in a ranging market. Now it's started to see higher highs, lower lows, and we do get, I believe it was 2 inside bars. Yeah, this was another scenario where we get the 2 inside bars back to back. If you guys have been watching my channel, I feel really good about those trades because it's even adding just another layer of kind of indecision, built up pressure, and at that point you're really looking for a burst, and we get it. So that initial push up is exactly what we're looking for out of these inside bar strategies. Now at this point, I do not reduce my risk because we did not hit 70% take profit. So I still have my full risk on. I think I took this trade, I believe, with five micros. Obviously, I don't have a scenario where I'm going to be trading gold or any other trades at this point. So I just kind of figured it's a good opportunity to trade 5 micros here. I've always felt really strong about oil's session 2. And now at this point, all I'm looking for is just that extra little push that we're going to need to finally get a win, to hopefully bring down some of the deficit that we've built up here today. And this is exactly what we end up getting. I do believe that I reduced my risks down right there because obviously we went to that 70% beautiful trade oil session 2.
Order canceled.
All right, so a decent day trading this morning. Rob Reversal finally came through and took my cash account into the green, which was fantastic. Also, on one of the evals on the Rob Reversal, took that for 35 points or $700 on the NQ. Let's jump into the morning strategies that you guys just watched. Oil session 1 today was a loser. We did get activated into the short, reversed on us for 25 ticks. Session 2, we get an inside bar at 940, close 945. We then get another inside bar. which, as you guys know, I really like that setup a lot. Doesn't happen very frequently, but when it does, seems to be pretty powerful. And this one went for 20 ticks in for profit, which was great. Finally, session 2, we got a nice win. In gold, I honestly didn't think we were going to get a setup here this morning, but we finally ended up getting a setup. 855 close. We then go to the short. This thing went to about 70, maybe a little bit more than 70% for full take profit. At that point, you could have reduced your risk down to about 18 ticks. Unfortunately, it does end up reversing on us for a loss, but at least you could have reduced your risk here in by 50%. As I mentioned, the Rob reversal hit again. I say again loosely. It's not been doing well for April, but finally we do get another win. So I think that's 2 in a row, which is great. Actually ended up taking this one. This is on my cash account. So this one actually got my cash account into the green today, up $192. Took this one for 70 points just based off of that trailing strategy that I implemented on this one. On the eval, I'm just running that at 35 ticks, set take profit, set stop loss. But I have been finding that the winners tend to usually go for some pretty damn big moves. And this one, I had it set to 70 points to automatically take profit, even if it's trailing. But this sucker would have got you, well, trailing it fully would have got you 138 points. So that was great. Kind of needed that going into the weekend. Builds up the confidence in the strategies, gets the numbers a little bit better for April. So that was positive. Also had a great day trading the levels this morning. Found them to be actually very easy. Posted these in Discord. So this is the second eval account that I am working. Obviously, we funded the other one, and that one's ready to go. So I'll start trading that one also on Monday. And took a trade today. I think it was 300 and I posted it. Let's see here. Let's see what the product. Once it's 5:45. So once it gets there, it resets the numbers. But let's just take a look here. I know I posted it here. Here we go. So took this one for $334 of profit right off this bounce right here. So hit my level, right back up, and made a really nice trade. Posted this in Discord. I mean, these are the levels I gave you guys early this morning. Hit this level down here, which was my major level. I only like taking one trade per day. Maybe I can start taking a second one. But this was, I posted this one in Discord. This is a great setup, just level to level. Came right back down here to this level and right back up to this level. So those worked out extremely well. And on the YM, again, didn't feel really comfortable trading the YM today, but you kind of see here where the levels just keep getting respected. Obviously, we broke through here, but this level, this level, this level, there's something to be said there. I find it every day getting a little bit better at them. I actually haven't even looked at the NQ as far as the levels are concerned, but let's see, we started off up here. We had a pretty good sell-off on the NQ today. Finally hit a level here with a bounce right back to the level. Very difficult to trade. I also said that early this morning. I said that the ES to me looked like it was probably the ES or the YM was going to be the easiest to trade. And I have been finding the ES constantly to be the easiest. So positive day on my cash account. The morning strategy eval is down $82. The Rob reversal eval is up 700. And like I said, most importantly, my cash is up. So with that, I'm going to enjoy this weekend. I will see you guys Monday. I'll let you guys know next week I plan on going live again and just give some more details on, on the strategies and what I'm kind of looking for in the mornings, how I kind of prep for my day, and kind of go through an entire morning session with you guys live as well. So hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Happy trading, everyone.